then.
Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. As always, we have Speedrunner0218 with us.
Hello.
And special guest, Ike the Killer.
Hello, everybody.
And today we have Empoleon in Generation 1. This is going to be a very interesting run. We kind of went over the moveset before the stream a little bit. Noticed it is basically Blastoise with upgrades.
Yes.
Basically.
Yeah, we get steel typing too, so we're going to resist normal moves, be immune to poison. It's going to be nice.
Yeah, he's got
pretty much our only threats are going to be electric moves because fighting and ground are kind of rare attacks to get hit with. So it's mainly electric.
I like to think of that meme. Upgrades, people. Upgrades.
Upgrades. Know what I mean?
Blastoise, but with the right typing.
It's like...
Yeah, Blastoise should have been a steel type. I don't know, it's got a tough shell on it. It could probably break steel.
You could put then all the turtles are steel type too then. You can actually make a Ninja Turtles team with all the turtles in Pokemon right now.
Yeah, so if I start to drop frames today, that's probably on my end. I've been dropping a bit, so hopefully it's all right. All right, so just let me know when you two are ready. We can get started.
All right.
Okay.
Ike.
Anytime you want, I just click the button.
Yep. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
There we go.
I also tried my best on the front sprite. The little trident thing was actually kind of tough.
Try.
Okay,
So
well,
part of it kind of looks too thick.
for a split second there, I was speed.
You have to rewind it.
I sure did.
Well, I wasted 4 seconds in the naming process. So therefore, I'm losing.
That's all right. I spent way more than that doing the rewind.
Let's see if anyone actually guessed why did I nickname him like this.
What's the name?
Penta.
I don't get it.
I thought so.
Is it?
I mean, if you know, you know.
His head's got 3 points, and his arms are the last 2 points.
No, it's actually amazing how you could guess that thing, but no, it's not like that.
I literally just looked at the sprite. I'm like, that seems about right.
Yeah, that seems. No, I mean it's a reference. As always, I always put the names like this.
D1 just said at least you're not gonna accidentally delete Dragon Rage this time.
Dragon Rage. I mean, we start with Hydro Pump.
Yeah, Ike, you should have seen that stream yesterday with Naganadel. Steve deleted Dragon Rage for Thunderbolt, and he had no move for the self-destructing hiker. He wasted 10 minutes on that fight.
10 minutes.
Yeah,
it was bad.
I fucking found a Pikachu.
Hey, that's good luck, man.
I fucking got a Pikachu in the forest. I can't believe it. Where were you when I was a kid? Where the fuck were you? Where the fuck were you when I was a kid playing this game? And it took hours finding one. Where were you?
Man, Hydro Pump early is just busted.
This is stupid.
I never typically had a problem finding Pikachu because of my rule where I always had to evolve my starter before the first badge.
Don't ask me, that's just what he
Pikachu.
Pretty much made that rule because of Charmeleon.
Charmeleon.
You missed the last stream because your sister's worth it. That's fine. You got real life events to attend to. That's fair.
That's fair.
Hey, Steve, apparently it may be using Swords Dance early on because you're limited on Hydro Pump EP, so your only other moves are Tackle and Bubble, and those take forever.
You're telling me you're not going to just go ahead and Hydro Pump everything and then just go ahead and Bubble everything? Crazy.
Bubble.
No.
Fucking Bubbles!
Bubble is a terrible move.
Bubble's a fantastic move. Don't tell Bubble you said that.
I'll tell Bubble. Hey, Bubble, you suck.
What?
Bubbles.
Level 9 Weedle survived a triple Swords Dance tackle? That's crazy.
I only just used like one. Just to speed it up a little bit.
I used all 3 and it still survived.
It survived. It's alive.
I'm missing so many
Hey.
tackles.
At least the Pidgey got in the ball first try. That's good.
I got a
Doesn't doing
Jigglypuff.
Nice. It's a rule. You
Nice.
always get a Jigglypuff first.
You always get a Jigglypuff first.
I should have gotten that. Well, I'm gonna lose like 20 seconds. I was about to skip Water Gun, and then I'm like, huh, maybe I should go get it.
You mean by about to? I absolutely skipped it.
Why would you skip Water Gun?
No reason.
No reason at all.
I feel really bad not battling those wild Pokemon.
My luck with them is just terrible.
Well, normally I knock them out for XP, but I'm already like 5 or 6 wild Pokemon deep, and I haven't even gotten a Mega Punch yet.
Oh yeah, this thing actually learns Mega Punch. I forgot.
Make that. Okay.
I'm not gonna teach it. I will not teach Mega Punch. I'm gonna be like that.
I mainly got Water Gun just for a bit of extra water coverage that isn't Hydro Pump.
Yeah.
I taught Peck over Bubble, actually.
That might have honestly been a better idea. Just because I know the Nugget Bridge has a lot of grass types.
Well, I also kind of realized that now I can't defeat at least I was hoping that I could bank on defeating Geodudes at least. If I can't battle the Zubats.
Bubble can't even one-shot Geodude most of the time.
That's
It's just
not
that
true.
bad a move.
Is that bad?
Stab Bubble can.
Is
know what I
that
did?
bad?
Stab, Bubble, and Peck are the same base power.
Oh god. I took the wrong fossil. I should restart this one.
I
Do
don't
it.
know how you guys are at the
Do it.
fossils already. I
You
am.
should-
Don't-
yeah,
I
Don't
can't-
worry, not finding the Paras is punishment enough.
I'm somewhere well over 10 encounters easily. Like, it has not been a good K for me encounter wise.
Helix Fossil.
The wrong fossil.
Some could say I might even be closer to like 16, 17 encounters. It's bad. On the bright
Alright,
side,
I'm
I
gonna
did get a
have to
Paris.
I did not. I have to get the same troop.
No, the Sandrew. We don't want the Sandrew.
All right.
Sandrew.
And I
bad.
never... There it is.
Oh,
Plus,
wrong.
I never found a Spearow, so I can't just do the Farfetch. So I have to get Sandshrew.
The Farfetch.
I don't think I want to teach Drill Peck later.
It's so fucking funny. I learned Bubble Beam the same time I got the TM.
Oh my god, me too. I just defeated the
This-
Staryu and I learned
Yeah.
Bubble Beam. I'm like, oh,
I
now what do I do?
know. It's like I don't need it anymore.
Money.
Now I don't need you. Money.
Empoleon usually doesn't get by level up. Well, that's Piplup and Primplup. In Gen 4, Empoleon actually gets early Swords Dance. Don't know why, but that's just how they coded it.
That's how they did it.
I want to say Bubble
guess it's
Beam was
like
like
for-
Scald.
No, a lot of things actually start learning Bubble Beam in later generations.
Ice Beam? I'm not completely sure on Ice Beam, to be honest.
I am.
Ice Beam
'Cause
was
I
never in
wanna-
question. Surf was the one that was in question.
Why?
Yeah.
I've
reason
actually
I'm
been playing a
kinda
lot of
doubting is
runs without
because-
Surf lately.
Yeah, like when you're
Well,
using a
because
water type.
Well, the reason I'm double f***ing myself is because I don't plan on Ice Beam being on my final moveset.
That's nutty. What do you? What? What are you gonna
I
beat
plan
Lance
on-
with?
One Swords Dance and spam Rock Slide.
Rock Slide.
Yeah.
This is not
Earthquake and
Landorus.
Rock Slide is the
Yeah.
perfect combo to
You know
take
what?
out everything.
Let's not
in the
make fun of him. Let him do the strategy that he wants. Absolutely
The,
let him.
the Edgequake.
Yeah.
He wants to do something different. Maybe it'll work. Maybe.
Where are you guys at?
About to reach Bill.
Double Nidoran trainer.
Rocket Grunt. We're all in a similar spot. Wait for Empoleon to learn it in standard play as move reminder. I think so, yeah. If if you skip Sword Stance with
You know the funny shit I'm going to do? I'm going to delete Bubble Beam and then teach Bubble Beam to replenish the PP.
that's 900 IQ right there.
I'm going to do that shit.
That's basically an elixir.
Yep.
You know what? I might actually go do that just to get it out of my bag.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, wait, you gotta delete Bubble Beam first.
Yeah, you need to delete Bubble
Oh,
Beam
I just
first.
saw Ike walk. I'm sorry, Ike.
Oh shit! This thing you're supposed to use the freaking escape rope, and the worst thing is I actually got the escape rope, but I forgot that you need to use that. Then. So
That's
stupid.
gold.
At least I'll let you know.
At least now you know.
I just saw at the corner of my eye a place that I've never seen before, and I'm like, what the heck just happened over there?
Why are you walking? You're not supposed to walk there.
It wasn't even the fact that you were walking. It was just you were in a place that
Yeah.
I didn't recognize at the corner of my eye.
What is that? What is that weird place?
Right?
What is that
There,
weird
I just
place?
did the same thing.
You walked?
No, I taught over Bubble Beam and then retaught it.
Beam. The bubble beam thing, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you should walk so that way you can say you did exactly the same thing.
Well, not that exact thing.
You're
Yeah,
all
I can-
copying me.
I feel like it did a better job on the back sprite than the front sprite.
Shit, where's that?
I enjoy when the back sprite is better because that's the one I look at the most.
I agree with that, yeah.
I mean, yes, the one you're supposed to be looking more.
Effing genius. That was Ike's idea.
I played too many Nuzlocke.
Interestingly enough, if this performs anything like Blastoise, we probably don't even need the rare candies.
Men, probably.
I mean, I'm picking them up still. I'm just saying, might not need them.
I tried to leave the body slam room, and I accidentally had to fight the girl too.
You hear this guy? He's gonna go get body slam, but not ice beam. Crazy.
He's fighting girls. Do you hear that?
Yeah, it's what I like to do in my free time.
He's actually harassing poor girls on cruise for stealing their money.
That play I just made could have been a mistake, but you know what? I learned a little bit from Speed in our pregame.
What'd you do?
I'm not gonna say.
Come
I'm
on.
not gonna say.
You gotta stop keeping secrets.
Okay. I did not teach Dig.
Welcome
Aha.
to the club. I've just grown to disdain over time teaching my main Pokemon Dig. Unless I'm using a ground type.
I'm only doing it because I can learn Earthquake later.
Yeah, I mean, it's also good for search, I guess.
I just used one Sword Stance on the Voltorb and Body Slam one-shots everything.
Yeah, I should do actually.
I just don't
honestly.
like the 2 turns, the lower PP.
Has
And the fact
absolutely
of,
nothing to do with the 2 turns for me.
It also messes up my muscle memory. I'm more used to Dig being
Yeah,
a
that's-
cut user.
Yeah, that's also a good thing to consider.
Plus,
It's mostly
these
just that
backwards just
the
get-
fact I got enough coverage where I just don't need it.
Yeah, a lot of our backports just get better coverage. Like, they don't need Dig. Like,
Yeah.
in
Hmm.
regular Gen 1 runs, the only reason we would even teach Dig to some was because of very bad coverage.
I wouldn't say the only reason. I would also say it's a good move. Like, for instance, Kadabra needs it.
I mean, Dig is very good in this
I
gen.
think Seismic Toss would be better for Kadabra.
Can someone stone this guy?
Hey, Kadabra has low attack. In competitive, in Gen 1, they give those things Seismic Toss.
Yeah. But this
In
is not too
competitive,
bad.
100 damage is a lot more than like 40.
100
I mean,
damage.
it's
What-
also because
Dude,
PP wars.
Steve, what world will Kadabra do 100 damage with Dig?
Shit.
Well, in a world where you play with level 100s. Oh,
I'm talking about in a regular run.
yeah,
dude.
I was talking about seismic toss. Oh well,
So
it doesn't
you
really
agree
matter.
that seismic toss better? Just on Kadabra.
Hey guys, I
Hey,
just want
Shadow.
you to know that we learned Bubble Beam again at 33.
How would you know unless you deleted it?
Well, no, I looked at the moveset. I'm like, what am I going to learn next? And the answer was Bubble Beam.
Oh.
Bubble beam again. You never have enough bubble beam. You never have. Oh shit! I don't know why.
accidentally used Bubble Beam. I accidentally used Bubble Beam on an Oddish and got put to sleep.
Yay!
Oh my god, I've done that in runs. It's the worst.
It happens. Shit! And this is why I always cut that tree instead of using the bike. I hate this lass.
Oh. Yeah, I've gotten pretty good over time at avoiding her. It's usually like 1 in 10 runs I encounter her. Gotten pretty good at it.
Why do I just do that all of a sudden?
I forgot where the nugget was.
I enter
Shit.
the right side of the department store all the time now, and I don't understand why.
Aren't
I
you
don't
supposed to enter on the
think-
right side?
Oh, fuck. Left side.
Oops. Well, I got Ice Beam by mistake. I'm gonna sell it. My vitamin will be a Carbos.
You don't need it.
Did Steve turn into a robot?
You're-
That might
you're
have been
fast
me
enough.
dropping the call a bit.
You're fast enough. You don't need it.
Shush. Alakazam would do more damage trying to shove his spoon up your butt than with
I'm sorry. I have played enough Alakazam runs to not shit on it.
Well, that was-
Alakazam and Dig. Alakazam and Dig is
No,
not
Alakazam
as
needs
bad as
dig.
people think.
We were talking. Well, she was talking about Alakazam. I was talking about Kadabra.
Competitively, obviously, it's not the greatest, but
Yeah.
in a solo run, it's a very solid move because you have no other choice.
Pretty much, yeah. It's still a good option. Like, I was just comparing between Seismic Toss and Dig. I didn't say Dig was trash.
Crap.
I just remember I did Alakazam, and I remember really liking Seismic Toss, and I was surprised like other people weren't really using it. They were all using Dig.
I've done
Hmm.
enough runs to. I've done both options, and I still think the size or the Dig option is better.
I did find
Yeah,
another
yeah.
good use for Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump one-shots the gas leaves while Bubble Beam doesn't. So that way there's no risk of Lick, Fuse Ray.
Well, you know what? I hit myself twice, and I still lived.
Why are you hitting yourself?
Well, because I'm not fast enough to, or I'm not strong
Ah.
enough to knock them out in one hit.
Why are
I
you
told
not
you you
strong
could use
enough?
Hydro Pump.
Why are you not strong enough and I am?
Maybe you both kept. No, I
No,
don't.
have.
There's no way.
No,
Well,
Oh, he's got Dig.
I got dig. Of course, I have dig. Of course, I do have dig. The thing is, I'm actually in a very funny position right now with Empoleon because this thing was the one actually that ended my 300 streak in roguelike. I don't know if you have played the game.
no.
Pokemon roguelike, Poke roguelike, Poke rogue. I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's basically like an infinite battle factory. It's a roguelike. You get power ups and whatnot, and it was a freaking level 300 Empoleon that ended my run, and I hated it. And it was also an Empoleon which almost ended Western world record the other day as well. So this thing, it's on fire.
This I might cut when I'm doing the second run if this doesn't go well.
Are you doing Erica first?
Yeah, well, second, but yes.
Whenever I say first, I mean after tower.
Oh, she put me to sleep.
I like the way you said that.
I like it.
Well, now I'm definitely not doing her right after tower next time.
Thank you for letting me know that.
Oh shit, I forgot to use repels or...
I think I'll do Koga first.
Shit. I got one extra trainer I did not want to fight.
Hello, Black Metal. That's the risk of early Erica. Yeah, I wouldn't even... It sounds like Steve did use Ice Beam as well, and he still got destroyed.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
but
say
I mean-
destroyed. I woke up immediately, but it was bad.
Yeah, it wasn't really bad luck, so you technically got destroyed.
I woke up immediately and still took quite a lot of damage.
Yeah, if any of you guys are wondering, even though we're immune to poison moves, poison gas can still poison us because it's technically not a damaged move. So in case anyone was curious.
Ike, you're crazy.
Why am I crazy?
Well, I see you doing Safari Zone without the bike.
I never used the bike ever after that one only time. I never used the bike
After
again.
the Parasect run?
I never used the. I don't think I used the bike in the Parasect race
you
either.
pretty much did everything that me and Van Man did, but you added like all the minor changes that Van Man refused to do. Which I was pretty
don't-
sure bike was one of them, but maybe I was wrong.
I don't actually recall using the bike. I maybe in the Victory Road I used the bike. I'm like not entirely sure, but maybe I think it's the only place I may have been used the bike back then.
Yeah, Annie, I think the reason it's like that is because steel types weren't originally in Gen 1, so that code isn't in place. That's my guess.
Hmm.
She was talking about how Thunder Wave can't paralyze ground types, poison gas shouldn't poison steel types, and I think it's just because steel types weren't in the game, so that code's not in place.
Yeah,
I could probably
Most likely.
theoretically set it, but I have no idea where that would be.
most likely.
I got the full restore and I pretty much made it to Kogo with full HP. That's just a slap in the face.
Why does this thing learn quick attack at 36?
I think that was Aqua Jet.
Could be. Makes sense. That would make sense
It
actually.
learns a lot
That
of
would-
medium powered water moves, which happen to just
That would
all be
actually-
bubble beam.
That would actually make some sense, honestly. So funny.
Well, I guess, Annie, that's just the disadvantage newer types will have to do. Is like some of the modern features won't be in here. That's just how the cookie crumbles.
The cookie.
You guys think you'll pick up Swords Dance?
Very funny.
I think I will.
I'm
It will
not
be a
actually-
nice. It'll be a nice souvenir.
Well, at least I picked up the full restore, I guess.
I actually used the full restore for Koga, even though I was at full, just because I was poisoned.
Okay, I will keep this thing in mind for the next time. Yeah, I'm going to keep this thing in mind for the next time, definitely. I mean, I could
Right,
still
Rival
technically
5, let's
win, I
see what you
guess,
got.
but yeah, no. But the thing is, I did Rival 5 before Koga, and the only reason I lost is because Sand Attack. I didn't even know this thing had Sand Attack still.
Hey,
Like,
Rival
I didn't-
5, it
yeah.
unfortunately does. By
I
Rival
didn't
6,
even know.
gone. I always forget that too, because in Fire Red and Leaf Green, Rival 5, Pidgeot does not have it, Rival 6 does
Yeah.
not, but the champion does.
So weird.
Yeah,
Okay.
champion, he literally gets Sand Attack
Do
back.
they
It's
have a move relearner in that game?
awful. They do, they do,
yes.
so that's probably what he did.
Yeah, sure. He went to the Sevi Islands and relearned that shit. Clearly, it was his goal
Mhm.
all along.
Well, I abandoned learning
I don't know
Clamp.
about you guys, but... Oh, did you learn Clamp?
I abandoned it.
Abandoned.
Oh, no.
Not the
know.
cloister move.
I think I should have used Surf. I'll be back.
No, you won't.
No, you won't.
Yeah, you're right. I'm never coming back to this place.
Exactly. You taught whoever was there a lesson.
Huh?
Paralyzed me. How dare you? Now I actually have to
How
heal.
dare you?
Unlike Blue, Pidgeot's moveset is legal. So wait, Blue is illegal? How's that work?
Oh, does yellow version have an illegal move on Pidgeot?
The yellow version does not have a Pidgeot.
I don't.
Oh, duh.
Yeah, I remember when we did the yellow backports. That was literally my first time seeing Pidgeot's front sprite. It's actually quite a good back.
Yeah, Pidgeot is good.
I said it was a good back sprite. I didn't say it was a good Pokemon. I also got one reset on Sabrina because I ran out of body slams.
This run is going really well for me. I have no resets.
That was my first reset, actually. It was just from PP issues.
Someone say that's a
PP.
skill issue.
Skill.
It kind of is. So, you'll never guess what I did. I went to Viridian and forgot Erica.
Nice.
Nice.
Wait, Viridian? You're what?
I tried to fight Giovanni, but I didn't have Erica's badge.
Viridian? Oh my god. I mean, I'm heading to Blaine, and I thought I was having like a perfect run. I've even like,
It might have been the
biked every
ordering.
opportunity I could.
Thankfully, I woke up quickly. My goodness. It might have been the ordering I did things.
Oh my fucking god.
Some had zero resets too.
I forgot Lapras.
I knew you were going to do that. Steve was all
Why?
worried about, like, you catching up, and I'm like, don't worry. He's a yellow player. He'll
No.
forget Lapras.
Of course, I don't play this thing regularly. You guys play this all the week, I don't.
Actually, in yellow, I always forget the Squirtle.
No, I always get the Squirtle.
Oh man, when we were doing some of those races, I would absolutely forget the starters.
Kind of sad the video didn't perform well, but it's kind of expected. All the race videos really didn't do well.
Hmm.
Just because it's a niche within a niche within a niche. I just missed 4 Hydro Pumps in a row.
That Fire Blast did
How
a
does it-
shocking amount of damage.
Shocking.
Hey, Ike, where are you at?
Hey, I'm going to Blaine now.
Gym
Well,
number
I
7?
See, I'm
Yeah,
heading
I
to
should,
Giovanni now.
I already beat him.
Yeah, I don't know how in the world you're doing that.
It might have been my mid-game routing.
I mean,
'Cause I,
as
I
far as
definitely
I
did a
know,
weird
I've
route.
played perfectly so far.
Well, you did try and do early Erica.
But
Yeah.
I won.
Oh, you made it sound like you lost.
No, I won. I never got a reset.
Oh,
I spent
oh,
one
you were
turn
acting
asleep.
all upset. You were acting all upset. I thought you
Yeah,
lost.
because I got put to sleep.
I mean, I guess you did minimum training then. Like, no
did-
optional trainer.
I did skip trainers and Sylph, so honestly,
Yeah.
this is close to minimum battles.
I got one shot by the
Yeah.
Doug trio.
I lived at like 30 HP, I think.
I have to rewind.
It's okay. I
My last save was all the way at Sabrina.
I'm gonna say it's okay. I used a repel in the water before Victory Road, just because I don't want a wild encounter. You know, every single time I get strength, I never teach it until like I'm in Victory Road.
I
Because
teach
you
it
didn't
with
pick the rare candies.
I teach it with Surf at the same time.
I did not. You know why? I did Blaine as gym number 5. Like I went to Koga, then straight to Blank.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that makes the most. That makes the most
Surprised you
sense.
didn't.
So that
I'm
means
actually
you taught
surprised
your
neither of you
surf
did.
then?
I did.
Hmm. Certainly a choice.
Well, when I get to the league, I'm gonna replace Body Slam with Earthquake, and then Hydro Pump with Rock Slide. I
Oop.
just kept Hydro Pump just in case Surf will barely do enough damage. Like, if I need an extra, like, 10 damage, I'll use Hydro Pump.
Alakazam survived a 3-powered up Swords Dance. That's crazy.
Might have been Reflect.
No, I think you Side Beam on the first turn.
Hmm.
Just survived.
Where am I? Here they are. Alright, I'm just gonna start at level 50. I'm not gonna use all of them yet.
Use a repel. No, that's what I forgot. I felt I was forgetting
forgot.
something.
Yeah, that's my fault. I'll still win the fight, but this is gonna be a bit slow.
Did you cut candies? Is that what you did?
Well, no, I had 7 rare candies.
You did cut 3 of them.
There's just some rare candies I don't like picking.
Things are still really fast though.
I think in the next run, I might be able to squeeze in a sub 30. Just barely. I haven't gotten a sub 30 yet.
You
My
would pretty much
closest
have to
one-
cut everything you can possibly ever imagine and pretty much minimum run without rare
like what
candies.
So like what Austin did.
Because I can't see that being possible. Sub 30 without basically cutting everything.
I mean, Austin pretty much cuts almost everything.
Yeah, but he's on another level.
Well, he's the king of, like, cutting stuff out. Oh, that is not fair. I chose not to save before Agatha, because I'm like, Earthquake will be enough, but then, on the very last Gengar, it confused me and I hit myself. It just sucks.
Wait, I'm +3? How? Did I get hit by 3 straight growls? Is that what happened?
I don't know.
I set up the 3 sword stances and then I'm looking at +3 attack. That didn't make any sense.
Man, Ike, you need a new computer.
Why?
I was hearing...
The-
It sounded
I
kind
mean,
of
that's
like
probably-
a motorcycle.
That's probably my window. Oh shit, that's most likely my window. Yeah, don't worry, it's not my PC.
Wrong move.
My mic is actually powerful, I think.
So far, I have not used any rare candies and I'm all the way to Agatha.
I just candied to level 50 for damage rounding.
But did you need to, is the question.
Probably not, but I always end up picking up rare
Well,
candies.
I'm
so...
curious. I'm guess I'll take one for the team and just not candy until I have to, and see if I even need to pick up candies at all. Might be the first run I ever do it.
I think this is probably one of those runs where you only need Ice Beam for Erika, and then it's like keep Body Slam and maybe not even teaching Surf, I think. This is why I hate water types. You're supposed to do weird things with them.
Teaching Surf was a really great thing for me.
No, I mean, teaching Surf is fine, but the thing is, you need to keep Body Slam basically still.
This is actually frustrating. Maxed out Swords Dance Rock Slide does not kill Executor.
Oh, shit.
And I highly doubt Ice Beam would have. I think that thing has really good special.
Yeah, it does have a good special in this gem.
Wow, that's shocking.
3253.
I'm actually not too far behind you, and I just first tried Lance. I also did not Ice Beam the dragons. I Body Slammed them.
So wait, you have Ice Beam, but you still kept Body Slam.
1. Okay, well, Pidgeot, I don't. Oh, hold on a second. Pidgeot froze. Interesting.
So with this first playthrough, this would put this thing in 8th place. Just the first playthrough. It's already beaten for Alligator.
How in the world did Rhydon survive that? Wow, Executor. Wow, okay, well, maybe I should get Blizzard.
I think in the next run, I might actually skip Earthquake. I'm considering skipping Rock Slide too.
33-44.
Nice.
Skip, bro.
Those weren't as helpful as well. No, I won't skip Rock Slide just for.
So
for the
I
Gyarados,
used 0 candies.
Oh, sorry.
I got a 54 finish.
I think I'll still use some rare candies anyway. Like, there's just very easy ones.
I think I've changed my strategy. I'm gonna pick up all the rare candies that require no extra battles. So basically, I'm skipping the SSN candy, the
I actually skipped that.
the 10th floor candy, obviously the boulder.
I did.
Basically, anything that requires extra time, I'm gonna skip all of those candies. I'm gonna use all of the candies that I do pick up before Lorelei and see if I can cut off some extra time from that. I am still gonna pick up Ice Beam because I think that was tremendously helpful.
Yeah,
I think Ice
in this
Beam.
run, I'm gonna.
No, keep going.
I was gonna say I'm gonna keep Body Slam. I'm not gonna get Earthquake. I still don't know if I do get Ice Beam, I would need to teach it over Body Slam or Rock Slide.
Oh right, I'm also gonna teach Dig and not get Earthquake.
Unless I want to do the Swords Dance Rock Slide strat with Surf for coverage.
Oh, I was about to say,
might
I
honestly
actually
be the
needed,
play,
I actually needed Earthquake for
Body Slam.
Agatha.
Earthquake is
So
for
yeah,
Agatha.
I have to teach Dig over Earthquake, or before Dig instead of Earthquake.
That is true. That is
What
true. There is
what I think is you can not teach Surf, honestly.
I never taught Surf.
I don't think so.
And judging how I was less than a minute behind
Do,
speed, I don't know if that was technically the best decision.
But I mean, the only real fight where no keep.
I was just gonna say it allowed me to do Blaine very early, get the free experience, and it made Erica and Sabrina easier.
But
and
can you?
But they were
Can
easy
you basically
already.
do the same? You can do just Swords Dance, Blaine, and Dig. You get the speed boost from Koga.
But that's
so
slow. That's slow, man. Using a Swords Dance and
body
dig
slam.
and
I don't know.
dig and dig.
I forget where I got my one reset.
I mean,
Rival 6.
Because case it was the rival in Silk because I did it before Kogan Blaine and Sand Attack destroyed me basically.
Oh, it was the Dig from Doug Trio. Nothing I could do about that. Maybe I should use my rare candies before Giovanni.
But the thing is, the only mon that actually kind of stops me is Gyarados because I do not have Body Slam. And with Ice Beam, it takes like 3-4 turns.
I had Rock Slide for him.
Yeah, you have a Rock Slide. You can use Rock Slide too. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the only problem I'm seeing in my run. That it should be having Rock Slide or Body Slam for that. And you can probably skip Ice Beam then. Like you have Ice Beam for Erica and then just ditch it. You don't need it afterwards.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking, honestly.
Yeah, it's what I think I'm going to do now. I think I only need Ice Beam for Erica.
Maybe I will teach Dig onto Empoleon and just not unteach it. Because I still want a ground move, but
change it for Earthquake, I guess. Ah, well, because you don't even do that in Sylph as well. You skip all that part as well.
For like, let's say Executor, is a 3 Swords Dance up Body Slam / Dig better than an Ice Beam then?
Ice Beam doesn't kill. I did Ice Beam and it doesn't
Ice
kill.
Beam did not kill, I know that.
It's 2-hit KO.
Swords. If you're talking about Executor, Rock Slide did not kill, and I was level 57. It was like low HP. Too.
Yeah, I was 53-ish, and Ice Beam only did like slightly less than half, so it was actually a 3-shot.
I was level 60.
With the badge boost.
I'm gonna look at the moveset and see if there's any other good physical moves we get besides Rock Slide.
I mean, you can actually get Drill Peck, which will probably kill Executor.
That is
that's
true,
interesting.
but
Because it's a flying type, yeah. You can probably do with
So,
with
if
drill
you-
peck.
If you
I would hope
learn
that's a
Drill Peck over Body Slam,
Yeah, that would
and
be
you
the
can
thing.
skip Earthquake. Drill Peck will be your answer for Agatha. Just use a
For
standard
Agatha.
Drill Peck.
I mean, probably still kills, I suppose, but
Although you
our
wouldn't
Pokemon
get
are
it
actually
until the
weak
lead.
to Earthquake. They're not weak to flying.
yeah, but I
you
mean, the
also gotta
defense is
remember
not good.
You
there's
like
a
we're
giant
talking the
detour
difference
to
between
Earthquake.
one Swords Dance Earthquake versus possibly a two Swords Dance Drill
Well,
Peck.
here's another thing. One, the huge detour with Earthquake, and two, when you get to the
Okay,
goal back,
okay.
you
I
have
keep
to...
saying Earthquake.
Steve,
I
you're
mean
interrupting.
Dig.
Okay. I was just saying, if you're spamming a ground move, you'll have to spend the time switching to a different move for the goal back. But with Drill Peck, you can just hold A. Just not move.
You're
also
literally
slight.
talking half a second. Like it's not a
That's
save.
just that's just the speedrunner mindset. Sorry.
Okay, so
The whole holding
actually-
A for like instead of Dig is not an improvement for this kind of run.
Well, we'll just see whose strat's better in this run.
Well,
I
it's
mean,
not going to go down
not-
to the strat. It's still probably going to go down to overworld movement. Overworld movement's going to be way more of an impact, or bag movement's be way more of an impact than holding A.
Okay, I think I hate this thing because it's going to mess my head with the moveset. But I believe I can handle it if I just ditch dig at some point and get my escape ropes and whatnot. I don't know.
Well, Ike, you also can't complain. You're the one who chose this thing.
Yeah, I know. It was
Yeah.
Penguin Day. I had to.
This honestly feels like one of those really, really good runs, like Swampert.
This thing has played way better than Swampert for me. That was just the first.
That was
playthrough.
because you did Swampert super early. I bet you if you did Swampert super or now, you'd probably knock off at least
Well,
2
you
minutes.
also got to remember, Swampert had a bad starting set. Remember, it was like Bubble, Water Gun, Meditate, Tackle. Like,
Hmm?
the early routes were pretty slow.
Doesn't
because
it
of the bad-
start? Doesn't Gen 3 Swampert start with that mud shot move or whatever it's called?
No. I looked back
No.
at the moveset because I couldn't remember. It was,
think it does.
no.
Hmm.
At least for like the Route 3 Mount Moon trainers, we had to use weak moves.
Hmm.
Plus, I think our special stat was worse. I don't know. All right, just let me know when you are ready.
All right, let me
Oh, yeah, I'm
get
fine.
back
I'm-
to the
I'm
main
fine.
screen. Clear all save
fine.
data.
Delete and change that.
Yeah. Battle animations off. Make sure to not name myself Speed this time.
Yeah.
Hey, that was 5 seconds and I lost by like 45. That made a difference.
Technically, either way, I still beat you.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying
Yeah,
those
I mean,
not like
in
you
this
lost.
case,
stupid
yeah.
little things like that. I mean, for instance, all right, I just told you I had
Okay.
like a really close to 20 encounter in Mount Moon. That alone is like
I had a
45
lot of-
seconds.
I had a lot of encounters too because I backtracked for Water Gun, but that was honestly kind of a bad idea.
I mean, I had
Mm.
more than half my encounters by the time I even made it to Mega Punch.
Yeah. Okay, you ready, Steve?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm fine.
3, 2, 1, go.
There we go.
Well, I had to rewind. I named the rival Speed.
Perfect.
Speed. Yes.
I'm not gonna face myself. Oh yeah, Annie. Drill Peck's at 52. I'm just gonna hold on to Body Slam until the
Yeah.
champion, pretty much.
All right. We took a look at
No.
Squirtle, decided Squirtle's not good enough for us, and then backed out.
Can you imagine if you chose the wrong starter and your rival got Empoleon?
I'm pretty sure I'd restart the run.
I restarted run.
We should really do a backboard at some point with where all the 3 starters are like fully evolved Hoenn Pokemon or something, so that way the rival has something.
Oh, so many encounters on Route 1.
You know, funnily, I've only had 2.
I had 3 just to get to the thing.
Great.
I don't think that's how the teams work. No, I replaced the starter with Empoleon. So if he picks that Pokemon, it will be the Empoleon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how the randomizers worked, at least. Like if one of the Pokeballs is like Electabuzz, the rival may pick Electabuzz.
What do you mean by may?
I'm
He
not
always
picking up
picks
the
the one to the right. It's not like he's random. Although I think that would be funnier if he was coded to be random like that.
Too random.
A level 6 Hydro Pump does not one-shot the Weedle. That is impressive.
I can't believe how many wild encounters I've had this run already.
It's a roll. It's a roll because I did.
I've had like a 7 wild encounter run or something.
I didn't get a PG.
There we go.
Make that 8.
I almost got a sub 2 Brock.
It's deflating knowing that I've essentially lost 30 seconds already to wild encounters.
Don't worry, I will not grab the Lapras or the escape rope again.
How does that make me
Most
not
likely.
worry? That was helpful.
And I will do it again, probably.
I already taught
Or
over
the-
Hydro Pump by accident, let it rewind. Oh my gosh.
or the 3
Man.
unneeded critical hits will help in this case.
I'm starting
I
to
don't know.
think that my second run might be worse than my first.
I remember with my Salazzle, was it Salazzle or what was the run we did yesterday with D1? Naganadel?
Nag-
I think that
yeah.
run. I think my
Naganadel.
second run was 25 seconds worse. Even though I got to the league much quicker, I just had bad luck.
You had 1 reset on Agatha.
Yeah, because in the last run I didn't.
Okay.
All right, will I find the Paris this time?
And to be fair,
Or not the Paris? Yeah,
you
the
can't
Paris.
you can't blame the run on Agatha. That you shouldn't. Maybe you should have had a reset on the first run to make you a little bit more appreciative.
Dude, Empoleon just one-shots everything in this grass.
Oh my god,
Right,
everything wants to be taught over to teach over Hydro Pump.
Right?
I keep teaching over Hydro Pump on every new move.
That's kind of annoying with the starters.
Crit.
I made a loop-de-loop around that.
Encounters.
Come on, Paris.
Unwanted encounters, unwanted critical hits.
I'm not even in the cave yet. That's how bad of an encounter run I'm having.
Just, no. I was about to catch a Geodude just in case I don't find a Paris, but that strat only works if I caught a Spearow. Which I did, and I caught a Pidgey.
Now that I
Hey,
think about
there's
it,
Paris.
Geodude can. I mean, this is obviously very stupid. Can learn strength, right? I suppose. Should do.
What?
Should learn strength, Geodude.
Yeah,
It does learn strength,
and
but
dig.
I made
Interesting.
the reason I said I couldn't get the Geodude was because if I have a Spearow, I can trade it
Yeah.
for Farfetch, which gets
Yeah,
cut and
yeah.
fly, but I still need a dig
That
user.
has cut.
And that Geodude is. It's more like a safety strat if I'm like near the end of the cave.
Because
Oh
the
my
good
God.
thing is, if I grab a stupid Geodude now, the Lapras is not going to be needed. If I have Serve,
My in-battle menuing's been kind of bad.
I won't be needing that if I have it.
All right, well, my Wild Encounters is just as bad as last run.
Sounds about right.
Haven't even made it to Rocket
Hey,
1
Ike,
yet.
make sure to pick up the Helix fossil.
Come on, it's just every 5 spaces. It's so bad.
So what do you guys think? Am I gonna learn Bubble Beam during the fight or after the fight?
During the fight.
It's level
I
19,
always-
right?
I always learn it during the fight, yeah. Oh, stupid critical hits that I do not want.
I will not praise the dome.
Always Kabuto. Stupid Omanite. We don't care about Omanites.
Hey, don't hurt his feelings. He has
No.
little tentacles and a little shell. Like he's cute.
I'm a lad. Like you know when you play that mystery dungeon game, who was the boss? Kabutops. The Omanites were their slaves. Oh no, Sand
That brings
Attack.
me back. I don't
Again.
remember making it that far though.
Ah, it's on the Spurs
I've
of the Sky one.
I've only played Time, which is effectively the same game.
I've only played the
Yeah.
Game Boy one.
And if you say, "Oh, I loved that one,"
I mean, it's a mini boss, but yeah, it's pretty much that.
hey Steve, the Game Boy one has a remake on the Switch. Have you ever played it?
No, my Switch is literally gathering dust.
Dust.
I
mean,
see it though every day. It's right under my TV.
They're gonna announce the Switch 2 apparently soon. So many
Apparently,
leaks.
they're gonna well, I think it was confirmed that they're gonna announce it in the
Yeah, they
fiscal
said
year.
it. Yeah, during
But that's
this.
just announce it, not release it.
Yeah, yeah. Of
In the
course,
fis-
they're not gonna
In the
release it.
fiscal year, starts and ends in March, so they could
Yeah,
announce it in August for like a 26 release or something.
yeah,
could do
something like that. Yeah, I'm expecting something like that, honestly.
But I will say, if they name it Switch 2, it's gonna flunk like the Wii U did.
The Wii U.
Why?
The Wii U flunked because people literally thought it was
name, yeah.
99% similar to the Wii, so they just didn't buy it.
Yeah, they thought it was the same console. Yeah.
You know, I hear
It's
comments
just
about
stupid.
people being stupid all the time, and sometimes it raises a new bar.
Yeah. But I mean, I sort of understand because you can't blame parents who know nothing about video games when they
No,
check this thing.
I also have these moments sometimes. These stupid moments. See, it's not that the people are stupid. It's that the advertising causes our minds to think of something stupid, because everybody is capable of being stupid. I consider myself quite a smart person, and I make stupid decisions every now and again where I'm like, oh man, I'm one of the dumbs.
Fiscal year. Fiscal just means like financial
until
stuff.
Yeah, until April.
Yeah. It's like when companies track like profits and stuff. It's not like the same as a normal year.
You know, like when people but there are legitimately dumbs out there. Like, for instance, the ones that leave their kids in the car. I don't care how long you are supposed to be in the store. That's a dumb thing.
That's strong and worrisome, actually.
People that leave their kids in the car. I don't care if you were just going into the bathroom. I'm sorry. That's a next level dumb.
Yeah. The minimum age where it's okay to leave them in the car is if they're like 18 years old.
18.
Well, okay, so here I have a story of my parents leaving myself in the car, which I was like 14 or so at the time. It got super hot in that car, super fast, like unbelievably fast, like to the point when my parents did open the car door, I got out and immediately started like breathing because it was freaking hot, and the carbon dioxide started getting like, and they were only gone for like 15 minutes.
Esteem Steve.
But like it does not take much. Car is a really small space.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Well, Steve, didn't they crack the window?
Yes, but it's just not enough.
That's for
I
dogs.
guess you are in Ohio.
The thing is, like, the car had, like, you know, those child locks, so I couldn't even let myself out.
That's why you leave the car on. Yeah, like, at least running.
Way later. This is a one-time thing. My parents left me in the car all the time, way afterwards, but they left the car on after I told them. Like, they didn't know. It took one bad experience for them to know.
And I'm sure they felt really bad.
And everybody has that, you know, learning moment where they realize it's stupid, and for some people it results are really bad.
Oh no, I just collect this.
Sorry if I'm not talking much. I'm just really thinking hard.
Think.
There really is no need.
Me hurt at thinking. By the way, the random name Penta is because that's the name of the penguin of Crash Bandicoot. I just realized I never said why that's the name.
Well,
Oh.
And it's funny because they forgot to put it in the code. Like in Crash Team Racing, their car game of this franchise, when characters do a boost, they yell, right? I mean, it's like Mario yelling something, and they actually forgot to put it in the code. And when the penguin does a boost, it says Penguin J1, Penguin J2 with a machine voice.
man,
Crash-
search just sucked.
Crash Tag Team Racing was the only Crash game where I played like a lot of time. I even bought it for PSP.
It's very good.
I've never played any of those games.
I mean, it's to my knowledge, is pretty much the best racing game ever. Like in one single game, they did better than Nintendo in 20 years of Mario Kart. In
Hey,
one
have you-
single game.
You know,
Hey, have
I
you
can
ever
I can tell
played
you one
Mario
reason why it
64?
was better. The
Which is
the loading screens, you could do fart and burp noises.
yeah.
But not just
Steve,
like
you are
clicking
so
A and
immature.
it farts. No. It was customizable farts and burps. So if you clicked
Customized.
top left, like fart, you would hear a different sound than if you did bottom right fart. And you could
Steve, you're
could
messed
do
up.
it wasn't like a one tap fart. It was like you could manually like make it go from top right to bottom right, like
Didn't know
while it's farting. So it was like you could turn the fart into a symphony. Oh, so
Didn't know
good.
it.
Best loading screen ever. And I just taught Fury Attack over a move while talking.
Deep knowledge of the game.
Best loading screen in any game ever.
What the fuck? I fought an extra
The
trainer
sad thing
in
is
the
loading
mouth.
Oh my god. Well, we got to give speedrunners some props for that.
What did I do?
The poison freaking working in both the overworld and in battle. Which
You mean it's working?
like
It's
my
working.
Pokemon was legitimately poisoned. Like I had that poison animation going.
Good job, Steve. You discovered how Gen 1 works.
No,
How
no,
the
my
game's
overlay.
intended to be.
Oh, the animation. I thought you were talking about like the in-game flashes.
No, the
Oh, no.
overlay. The
Okay.
poison was
Oh.
working on the overlay for both the overworld and in battle. Which, when we were doing
That
our
was weird.
testing, it was only working in battle, so it's even more
Outside.
surprising.
In Gen 2, it only worked in the overworld.
All right,
some
well,
reason.
my run is over. I got poisoned from the
What?
oddish Bulbasaur trainer.
So
I'm
did
already
I.
Or not poisoned,
already
sorry,
in
worse,
Celadon.
worse, paralyzed.
Oh, okay. That's worse.
Honestly, sleep is just more of a waste of time.
I would say that's worse.
I would have preferred being asleep because then I wouldn't be paralyzed.
Well, as long as you got a way to heal it. Oh, wait a minute.
Full restore.
I mean, that's what I did, yes.
Alright, since Carbos did not matter, I'm gonna get a calcium.
By the way, while I was doing that Crash Bandicoot racing, my opinion, my overworld moving was horrific. That literally brought me so far behind.
Makes sense.
Like it's hard to play while like simultaneously like laughing. Talking is fine, but when you are passionately talking about something and playing, it is really really hard.
Sometimes
Thinking
I
is
think I'm
hard.
the childish one here, and then Steve opens his mouth.
Whoa, the burps and the farts, I don't care what anybody says. If you have ever played Crash Bandicoot Tag Team Racing, you will understand. It is the best loading
You
screen to
understand.
ever exist. Nothing has ever topped that loading screen.
Man, imagine having loading screens.
Well,
Loading
you know, this was a
screens.
different era.
No, like, what advantage that like what console was that game on?
PlayStation 1.
It was, oh, was it? I mean, I played the I don't remember. Xbox,
PS4?
original Xbox,
X. Oh, I was just gonna. When did original Xbox come out?
2001.
2000 something.
Four.
Yeah.
My bad. GameCube
'Cause
was
I-
2001.
Yeah,
I just
because
remember you guys were bringing up racing games, and I was trying to bring up Mario Kart on the 64, which I played a lot when I was
Yeah.
younger. Since the game was on a cartridge, there was no loading time.
That was my go-to game for me and my friends, but my go-to playing by myself kart game was Crash.
I mean, I just always felt the game was more polished. The tracks were better, the soundtrack was better, and the casting characters were also funnier.
Oh, since there's no achievements for it, nobody will ever know. But because now I have a small platform, I want everybody to know because I feel like this is a monumental achievement. In Mario Kart Double Dash, I got the whatever the first place equivalent is for 50cc, 100cc, 150cc, backward, and then all 16cc.
The mirror
on
thing.
both forward and backward. By the way, backward 150cc, really not easy. I remember specifically there was a Bowser's Castle map where it was on backward. It was freaking impossible to make that turn.
Track.
I never played Double Dash.
I remember that track, yeah.
The backward on that one map, that Bowser's Castle, no matter how many, like, I kid you not, that one course right there cost me so many 16, 16, you know, the full course, you know, the full 16 cc cup.
Darn it.
Or 15 cup, 16 cup.
I don't know.
I really like Baby Park, even though it really is just kind of it's kind of just NASCAR.
Baby car.
You mean it's a baby track? You mean it's a baby track?
Baby Park.
I like that track.
It's
too.
literally just an oval.
Yeah, so it's a baby track.
I mean, yes, and it has a baby theme. You're welcome.
It is baby.
Baby as in it's easy.
Okay, well, I feel like I'm almost at least a whole ass minute behind my last run already.
I don't have a way of knowing. I don't keep individual splits.
No, it's just a memory thing.
Yeah,
I feel like I was here at 16 and like 3/4 last time.
Yeah, I just don't keep splits during these just because they're so quick. When I do the fire red ones, I keep splits, but that's because the text isn't instant.
That's all right. My first time was good enough where it can go ahead and carry my second time.
Right.
That's the spirit.
Well, I mean, my first time was like under 34, so it's a pretty respectable time. Like, I haven't even moved Snorlax yet. That's how bad I've been playing. I have 0 resets. It's just my overworld is bad.
Sounds about right. Oh my god.
Okay.
The worst part is I cut out some candies too, so this is actually gonna be a harder run. I played worse and with less candies.
Nice.
Who needs candies?
On the bright side, I am catching up to Ike because of the bike.
Catching to me because I don't use the bike.
Correct. You really need to start.
Well, you're not as good as the bike would be, Steve.
You really need to start using the bike.
I mean, I guess I could start using the bike, but because I'm not playing this very like consistently, I would say something like that. I'm streaming all the things right now. In fact, I'm actually streaming right now Batten Kaitos for the first time.
I mean, there are really just 3 spots you really need to use the bike.
Yeah.
But if you really want to get like those extra precious seconds, there's a lot of spots. But like, I kid you not, Ike's was already most of the way done with the park there, and I just passed him. Okay, well, now he just went in a weird direction.
Hey, Ike, did you remember to escape rope out of Bill's house this time?
Yes, I actually did.
Good job.
I actually did.
Let me know how that Erica goes.
There's my full restore. There it is. PS1 and 2 were awesome, but yes, they have a shallow game list. I've never played any of those PS. The only PlayStation I've ever played was PS5.
PS5.
We got a few games on there.
I never really liked
Those two.
the whole trophy system in PlayStation. I'm more of an Xbox guy where all of my achievements are lumped together in one solid ass number that I can get behind.
Well, I have a different opinion. I'm not a fan of accomplishment trackers. Like, I really don't care.
Thank you.
What?
I
Oh
really don't.
god.
Absolutely,
Okay, so
absolutely the same.
I use achievements as a benchmark in order to say if I have experienced all the game has to offer.
Yeah,
like
I
I
don't
could
use
say
them,
that I did everything Fallout has to offer, but if I didn't get all the achievements, there are clearly things I didn't do.
I just have my own definition for like if I've done enough in the game.
God, you guys are so ahead.
I'm only a little bit ahead.
I haven't even stepped foot in Saffron yet.
Dude, you're doing horrible.
I am. I have 0 resets too, which makes it even worse.
True accomplishment is not having all the achievements in a game.
No, the
but
website's
having
called True
500
Achievement. There's a
hours.
big difference.
Steve, you interrupted me.
Well, you misspoke. The website's called True Achievement, where you track all of your achievements.
I was just reading something in chat someone said.
Oh.
And he was saying, like, the true accomplishment, like, isn't getting all the accomplishments. It's just getting 500 hours logged in.
Some games don't require 500 hours. Like, for instance, one of my favorite... Well, I shouldn't say my favorite game all time is Fable 1. And unfortunately, you can't put 500 hours in that game. You could put 500 hours across, like, let's say, 20 different playthroughs. But you can experience all there is in the game because it's kind of old and whatnot with 40 hours. I mean, I streamed a whole 100% playthrough where I got all the achievements and everything the game had to offer. By the way, that was my first ever Evil playthrough. Turns out there was only one achievement I was unable to achieve because I played Evil. So,
Evil.
have you ever played Fable 1?
No.
Oh, well, at the end, there's this thing called Jack of Blades. He's like the big bad guy. Anyways, he's got a mask, and if you do the Evil playthrough, you take his mask and you beat him and whatnot. Well, here's the thing. You can choose to keep his mask, and you will now wear the mask. Here's the problem. One of the demon doors in the game, which is a thing you have to get by in order to complete it, or just to open it, requires you to wear like 5 different outfits in front of him. And unfortunately, if you're wearing that mask, you cannot complete an outfit.
You can't.
So, I just got a really lucky Erica. She missed Razor Leaf.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, I forgot Lapras again. But I don't need it anymore because I have a Geodude.
Look at you go. You're thinking 12 steps ahead.
12 steps ahead. I have a
Doom 1
Geodude.
will be completed in an afternoon, and I probably played it 1,000 hours.
I don't need you.
I kid you not. I have clicked the summary of Paris at least 4 times now.
Hey, you just want to make sure the sprite loads. Come on, dude, don't do that. Alright, Giovanni's duck gone.
Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
What happened to you?
Misclicked on Stoner for the first time in my life.
Hey, you watch a lot of Gym Leader Matt.
I have
For the
actually
first time in
misclicked
my life.
cut while talking about it a few times.
Dude, the steel typing defensively in Gen 1 is so awesome.
I mean, everything hits with normal attacks.
Pretty much, yeah. Plus, we resist psychic.
Yeah.
I feel like I've also done a little too much preparing in some cases.
Well,
Well,
there's
I'm
my
not.
there's my legend counter for the day.
I'm not going to do better than the last time, so I'm fine.
I am going to completely destroy my last.
Oh, it's nice. Gonna see.
I don't think it'll be enough for sub 30, but I might get like 30x.
Hey, I know it's cheating, but were you just? I think Blaine just dunked on me. He used fire spin when I set up a swords dance, and just because he could, he decided to full heal, or he decided to super potion even with full HP.
Super potion
Do
of
you
full
not
HP.
have a surf or hydro pump?
I was gonna just use dig.
Because I'm just saying, hydro pump one shot the Arcanine and the Knight and the.
Well,
Rapidash.
congratulations that you kept Hydro Pump.
What Ninetales?
I mixed up Ninetales and Rapidash. For a
Yeah,
second.
because in this game he does not have one.
I mean, even then, it's not like his team will be any better.
Yeah. Well, still, will be nice. Better than fucking Rowlights.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. I've been better, and you guys were making fun of me for it.
Yeah, I mean, Scott was the other one dissing my Ninetales the other day. Never disrespect
on!
Ninetales.
I got the same exact reset, but this time, in the same exact spot that I went back to after resetting.
Yellow Blaine's better, 100%.
But this time, instead of screwing up on Doug Trio, I did the whole setup swords dance thing to badge boost, but unfortunately I'm 237 XP away from leveling up.
Oh, God.
So I'm gonna get hit by
Nice.
dig no matter what. But unfortunately,
That's awesome.
the stupid dig knocks me out. Okay, well,
Dig.
all right, well, no matter what, our run's gonna be worse.
No,
It's actually funny.
I think Blaine's yellow team is actually great. Like,
It's
far-
yeah, it's better.
Scanny says it's far from great, but better. Like, it's better, but I think it is a pretty good for Gen 1 standards.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
especially
it-
considering fire types.
I mean, it getting random AI actually kind of makes him harder.
I'm just happy they gave Arcanine Fire Blast. Because imagine if they kept it with just Ember.
Okay, I ruined this run now. I did not
Like,
get strength.
Blaine is already a joke as it is. Imagine how much of a joke he'd be if they kept Ember.
I actually know where in the disassembly it assigns all the gym leader moves. I could make Fire Blast Flamethrower if you want.
I said Ember.
Ember.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Blaine's Arcanine.
Yeah, Blaine's Arcan. You know what?
Eh.
I'm gonna let you figure out what was wrong with what you just said.
I don't know. I'm too
Arcanine
busy trying to
doesn't
get a good
learn
run.
Flamethrower.
Growlithe does.
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm
Because
busy focusing on
that's-
getting a good run.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's use your own argument. All right, then why does Starmie not get some of the moves that Staryu gets?
Yeah, because when you use Evolve Stone, you don't learn moves.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're called
You know
Eevee.
what, guys? You're all making fun of me. I'm fighting the champion right now. Where are you at?
I'm behind because I've been carrying the conversation. We'll call
I
it that.
forgot.
Exactly.
I forgot the strength.
I'll let y'all know how well the Drill Peck strat does on Executor.
Yeah, I'm actually going to do the Drill Peck too. I
It one
have
shots
dig.
It
I
one
mean-
shots it.
Where else are you
Yeah.
gonna find such useful chat as in Crash Bandicoot Tag Team Racing's got the best loading screen ever, where you can choose the pitch and volume of your farts and burps.
30-37.
Where else are you gonna
30,
find that kind
37.
of information?
Darn. This is
Darn.
third place. Unfortunately, 2 runs have done better. Darn, I was so close to sub 30.
My time's gonna be almost exactly the same as my first one. I actually want to do worse now, so that way on my leaderboard it will show a 1 in the try section.
You know what's interesting? I did not teach Dig, Rock Slide, or Earthquake. My final moveset's Drill Peck, Swords Dance, Surf, and Hydro Pump.
Why you kept freaking Hydro Pump?
Hey, I'm just saying, for very
What'd you
few
use on
Pokemon,
Agatha?
Swords Dance and Drill Peck, one-shot everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the only ones
Oh.
that did better, the only ones that did better than Empoleon were Skeledirge and Arceus.
Oh, you mean
Skeledirge
Pokemon that
only
don't
did-
require setup moves at all? That makes sense.
Skeledirge had amnesia; it had to set up.
But it didn't
Yeah,
need it.
I think I used it for fights.
Yes, but you
I think
didn't need
Empoleon
it.
probably would have gotten sub 30. It would have gotten sub 30 if instead of starting with like if it started with some like worthy of Mega Punch, for example. The early routes faster. Oh, let's. Oh no.
Yeah, it's okay.
Go ahead and add. You got a picture. That.
Cool.
On the bright side, I am saving a lot of time by spamming certain moves on the Elite Four and just not saving and not elixiring.
I still saved before Agatha. The low speed makes her inconsistent. What level? 58.
Okay.
With 0 resets.
How dare you toxic me?
My
That's
game
just a
time was
slap in the
2:01.
face.
Right? What, did you want her to use Nightshade?
Nah, she should have
There
just
we go.
missed, you know,
Third
3
place.
meter.
This thing
Why doesn't
performed
she miss?
exceptionally well. You know what's funny about that, Annie? Skeledirge wasn't supposed to get amnesia. I was supposed to give it growth, but but it was too late to fix the mistake.
So you're saying it's artificially high?
Artificially.
Yep. I mean, we agreed we would just stick with it. Did better than Dialga. I think Dialga was I think it started with Dragon Rage early
Alright.
on. So
Well,
that
I've
really
officially not beaten my first time.
Ah, the crits. I mean, but I still lost a lot of time, but it was a better time. At
I just
least.
Gen 1 missed an Ice Beam on Executor.
That's what matters.
helped. Ice Beam, Body Slaps. Man, I went with a completely different moveset than both of you.
No, I only changed Ice Beam. I didn't teach Ice Beam. Is the only thing. And I mean, I forgot Earthquake, but it's basically
Dang it,
much the same.
I'm trying to watch your
34-21.
stream, and I'm getting it. Yeah.
I think you can delete Dig because Drill Peck is enough for Agatha, I guess. But yeah, I was like 5 in-game time minutes less.
Earth drill.
Um,
All right, Ike has a
but
pretty
I got
similar
this.
I'm
moveset,
happy I
but
lost to the first
instead
run.
of Hydro Pump,
Oh, but that means I'm actually gonna have to go back to the video to figure out what my time was for the leaderboard. Does this run start with a Piplup or a level 5 Empoleon? It starts with a level 5 Empoleon.
Empoleon.
Yeah.
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 It also started with Hydro Pump, just so you know. That was an egg move. It gets Hydro Pump via egg move in Gen 4, which is what we base the moveset on.
Yeah.
You know, I just
So,
realized I never bothered to pay attention to the good items and bad items section to see if it was working well.
I mean, it sure probably is.
I mean, in this kind of runs where the Pokemon is very good, I always tend to overdo a lot of things. I do a lot of things that are not necessary. I grab
Yeah,
TMs that I don't need. Yeah.
Yeah, in the second playthrough, I literally just skipped almost everything, and I
Yeah,
rarely taught any moves.
Yeah, you can skip a lot of things, honestly, with this.
Like, honestly, I could have saved a bit of time. Like, I did get Rock Slide, but I never once taught it.
Yeah, because you don't need to use it, yeah. You don't need to use Rock Slide for anything.
Yeah. Yeah, Hydro Pump did make, like,
Hmm.
it did make some fights just slightly faster. Like, like Surf probably wouldn't have one-shot the Arcanine, but Hydro Pump did.
Hmm.
So it saved a little bit of time.
Hmm.
I think in general, I think this Pokemon doesn't really have any struggles. The only minimal thing could be like if you had a bad moveset, but like no, it really, there is no really any hard point in the game for
I
this thing.
think pretty much every run from a steel type Pokemon has been pretty good so far.
Yeah. I mean, resisting basically all the moves the enemy is going to use against you really helps.
Right? Same thing with Ghost.
Honestly, yeah. All the ghosts and steel types tend to do that in this.
So if I'm going by my first run time, which was 33:44, wow, I eked out Blaziken by 1 second.
Yeah, I believe this thing could be sub 30 if you really like go task levels of knowing exactly what to skip, what to not pick, and what not. Like, because getting Swords Dance so early is just stupid. Like, there really isn't anything you can just one shot with this thing. Even with one Swords Dance is usually enough. You don't even need to use anymore. But don't worry, my next pick is going to be Hellish.
Oh, did you end the stream?
We will have fun.
Oh, that is at least the cool part on my leaderboard. It will be level 54. Oh, darn. Arceus finished at 53, so it doesn't even have the distinguished title of being the lowest level finisher.
Lowest level. And you skip rare.
All right, well, I'm going to try this for the first time. Thank you, everybody, for joining today's stream. I appreciate very much. If you like today's content, or if you want to be able to play the run that you just witnessed yourself, you can become a channel member on either my stream or Speed Stream, and it gives you the IPS file, and the IPS file you can use to put on top of your ROM, and you can play this exact game yourself. It only costs the $3 a month, and it's on either Speed or my stream. You'll be able to find it in the community section. Thank you, and see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.